Hello, my name is Lesley Brook and I have the privilege of serving as an Assistant Governor in the Dunedin area of Rotary District 9980, New Zealand. One of the clubs in my remit is the fledgling WASH E-Club, and I'm very excited about this development of the very first E-Club for District 9980. Because it meets online rather than in one physical location, it's possible for members to be located anywhere, in any time zone. And the water, sanitation and hygiene, or WASH, focus of the club is attracting charter members from all around the world. This club is a microcosm of the international community that is Rotary, providing members with the opportunity to build connections with an international community of professional people. And the WASH focus is a great starting point to build trust and goodwill in this online community. It's my view that the Rotary WASH E-Club is also going to help District 9980 to strengthen its international connections and perspectives. But of course the Rotary WASH E-Club is not going to exist simply to benefit its own members or the district. Like every Rotary club, it also exists for community service. Charter members and later members of the Rotary WASH E-Club want to make a difference in the world, and in particular they want to benefit those who do not currently enjoy reliable and safe access to clean water, to sanitation facilities, and who do not understand and practice good hygiene. But how can an E-Club make a difference? That's what I want to focus on now, to try and cast a vision for the types of activities, the work that the E-Club can do that will make a difference. Now, I've been talking to many of the charter members, and I'm really interested to hear some of the project ideas that you guys have. And I've got a few of my own suggestions to throw into the mix as well. I think that the work of the E-Club is going to fall into three types or three categories. That's probably an oversimplification, but I find this categorisation useful, and I hope that you will too. The first of those categories is fundraising. That will obviously include raising funds for the E-Club's own projects, but it will also include raising money for projects that will be led and run by another organisation, perhaps another Rotary Club or a non-government organisation. And it will also include raising money for the Rotary Foundation. The Foundation is Rotary International's charity. The Foundation provides significant funding every year for Rotary projects all around the world. And I fully expect that the E-Club will be applying for grant funding from the Foundation to support its projects. So we need to support the Foundation through our own donations through the club and also through fundraising activities. So how might we go about raising funds? My fundraising idea is to organise a fun run in partnership with local Rotary and Rotaract clubs in the locations of charter members all around the world. Runners would pay a donation to take part. Wouldn't it be great if we could have people continuously running for a 24-hour period by using our different time zones? As a bonus, I think that would attract a lot of public interest for the WASH E-Club. Another idea from Adrian Heel is to engage school children to get sponsorship from their family and friends to carry a bucket of water from a river over a set course. This would also raise awareness of the plight of young people in many countries whose education is compromised because of the time they spend fetching water. Another fundraising idea is to negotiate sponsorships, for example with engineering firms or hygiene supply firms, who could provide money, named scholarships, or goods in kind. Perhaps firms could match fundraising efforts by their staff. The second type of work for the E-Club I will call providing technological resources. I can think of three examples that have emerged so far. One idea is to develop software that enables volunteers to be assigned to projects and roles that will be a good fit for their technical and soft skills. This project builds on the work psychology research of charter member Steve Atkins and others
and also involves applying that research specifically to the skills required for cross-cultural work on water and sanitation projects in particular. Another idea is to develop informatics apps that would provide relevant information to volunteers in the field. This idea emerged during a visit from Rob Overley to Otago Polytechnic's campus in Dunedin. It is hoped that information technology students can contribute to this kind of work in stages as their research project in the third year of their degree. There is also a possibility that human resource management students studying for their Bachelor of Applied Management could help with either or both of these projects. The WASH E-Club could also develop and maintain a global database of water testing results. This idea is from Bruce Lindsay, a water quality hydrologist who is conscious that sharing the data would be enormously beneficial for subsequent projects in the same or nearby locations. The third type of work which I imagine the E-Club will do is providing expertise and effort directly for WASH projects, rather than simply facilitating those projects with financial or technological resources. Members of the WASH Club with specialist expertise may be willing to fulfill an advisory role for projects using the Internet. WASH Club members could also negotiate and manage the collection and transportation of materials and supplies for projects. The club may also have members who are willing to do hands-on project work on location. This could include training people in hygiene practices and maintaining water and waste facilities, or installing water supply or sanitation facilities. Another idea is building partnerships that will enable more effective delivery of water, sanitation and hygiene projects. Many of you I know are members of WASHRAG, the Water and Sanitation Rotarians Action Group. The WASH E-Club's activities are likely to support and complement the work of WASHRAG.
The WASH E-Club has two sponsor clubs, the Rotary Clubs of Dunedin and of Dunedin East. I am a member of the Rotary Club of Dunedin, and I'm aware that my club would like to do a joint project with the E-Club. The project that they are considering is called Rotary Pacific Water of Life. The project is being organised by Rotary New Zealand World Community Service, and it involves providing water infrastructure in Fiji, accessing aid monies from the New Zealand government. The project is already well established on the ground in Fiji, so the E-Club's involvement would be raising money and sending that together with money from the Rotary Club of Dunedin, and that would all be matched by the New Zealand government 3 for 1. You know what I would love to see? I reckon in about 5 years' time, perhaps even sooner, the Rotary WASH E-Club could send out a vocational training team. That involves gathering together a team of experts who would come from all over the world and sending them out perhaps to India, perhaps to Africa, to deliver a kind of symposium, specialist training with lectures and workshops to equip local professional people to deliver water, sanitation and hygiene projects themselves as effectively as possible. I know it can be done because the District 9980 is about to send a vocational training team to Mongolia to train midwives. One of the expectations we have set for Rotary WASH E-Club members is to participate in at least one project per year. Of course, it doesn't have to be a different project from one year to the next, because some projects are ongoing. I hope that I have inspired and encouraged you by exploring what the Rotary WASH E-Club can accomplish. And I would like to leave you with some thoughts to consider about the way forward from here.
How should the WASH E-Club decide which projects to adopt? What criteria should be used? Does the club want a mix of projects? And what about the process? Does it have to be a whole club decision? Is it enough if a group of 2 or 3 members decide they want to work on something together? How does the E-Club decide who to partner with? What are the attributes the E-Club would be looking for in its partners? And for you personally, what kinds of projects, what specific projects, are you interested in being involved in? Even if you're not a member of this club, if you would be interested in working with us, please get in touch using the contact form on the website www.rotarywasheclub.org. Thanks for listening.